If you are not using any of these apps, you are missing out on thousands. What's going on, guys? It's your boy, the Beast of Ecom, back with another video dropping nothing but value bombs. If this is the first time ever watching one of my videos, hello and welcome. If you are an old subscriber, hello to you too. Please do like, comment, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. If you get some value from this video, you do not want to miss any of the upcoming videos that I've got to put out. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about apps, okay, and the best apps to have on your store. A lot of people keep asking me, what are the best apps to have? Which one shall I use? Which are the money making apps? So I'm going to show you today the apps that I'm using, the top 5 that I use on my store, which are generating me thousands. If you are not using any of these apps which I mentioned in this video, okay, you are leaving so much money on the table, it is unreal. Apps basically do one of two things. They either make your life a little bit easier in terms of fulfillment and stuff like that, or alternatively, they help you make money. Some apps can be the difference between having a profitable store and a non-profitable store. Or if you are breaking even, some apps can help you then turn an even store into a profitable store. Now, the last app is a little bit of a bonus app and not many people are using it, but I'm going to explain why this app is super important and what it can actually do to your conversion rate and helping you make more money. So make sure you stay to the end, absorb all of the content, and make sure you get to learn what these apps are, especially the last one. Let's quit the talking and let's jump right into the video. Okay, so let's jump into this video about these money making apps. Okay, first thing I want to mention is, of course, is that I have no affiliation whatsoever with these apps. Okay, I don't get paid any money at all for mentioning them in this video. Okay, these are apps that are purely working for myself and generating me a lot of money, and have generated me a lot of money. So I just want to get that clear as a little bit of a disclaimer before we jump into things. The first app that you need to have on your website, okay, on your Shopify store, is an email marketing app. Okay, now there's two main ones that are out there, Mailchimp, of course, and Klaviyo. Email marketing. Now there's pros and cons of each of them. A lot of people will argue to the death of which one's actually better. I personally use Mailchimp. I've just kind of rolled with it ever since installing it, but I feel that Mailchimp for myself just works a little bit better. I have dabbled before with Klaviyo, but I've not got it on any of my stores at the moment in time. But it's super important that you've got an email marketing app installed on your website. Reason being is because the money that you make, okay, is going to be on the back end. You can always generate if you're having slow months, okay, if you've got new products that you want to launch out and test and stuff like that, you can launch it to your email list. I've got a previous video that I've put out on how I generated close to $1,800 in 1 week with zero ad spend, okay, and that's all just done through email marketing. So Mailchimp is what I use. Again, what it allows you to do is collect emails, okay, so when people are going on your website, and checking out, you can collect their email, okay, again with abandoned carts as well and stuff like that, you're going to collect their email, so you can always push new products, okay, out to your email list first, and generate money on the back end, okay, if you're having slow months or you just want to add additional revenue to your stores over a yearly basis, okay. Email marketing and an email marketing app is what you need. It's super crucial that you're doing email marketing. If you aren't, you are leaving so much money on the table, it is unreal. So Mailchimp is one that I like to use. I've got some automation on there as well. I may bring out a video on automation. Simply set these automation flows up. Again, you can do the exact same thing with Klaviyo. Set email automations up. They run on autopilot, just bringing you in money over and over and over again every time someone purchases from your store, post upsells and all those sorts of things through email. So make sure you've got an email marketing app on your store. I use Mailchimp, you can use Klaviyo. Both of them are fantastic, okay, but make sure you've got that on your store. Now the second one is going to be Abandoned Cart Protector Plus is what I've used. This app alone has generated me so much money, it's actually unreal. Okay, the ROI on this app for me personally is just crazy. It's $8 per month, and what I want to quickly break to say is that most of these will have a free trial. Okay, this one's got a free trial for 21 days. Mailchimp is goes by your pricing of how many emails you've got, and Klaviyo is, again, I think it goes by your contacts that you've got. But a lot of these apps, okay, all have a free trial. So get them on. You can trial them for 7 days, 21 days, whatever it may be. See how they act on your store, and obviously you can purchase or completely cancel with no charge whatsoever. But this app alone, okay, is generating me so much money. What it basically does is when someone comes to your website and does not complete their purchase, you got to remember around about 70% of people won't actually buy the first time round. They'll go to your website and they'll abandon cart. Now you want to make sure that you are still getting those people's sales, whether it be through retargeting or retargeting through email. Now Abandon Cart Protector Plus is one app that I use. You can set up a 3 email sequence. I'll do a video on this, but basically I set the first one to like 5, the first 10 minutes, I think it is, within the first 10 minutes to say, hey, you've kind of forgot this in your cart, jump back in and complete your order. Then another one in about 4 hours time. No, I think it's about 6 hours time. And then I do another one in about 16 hours time or so that, you know, they get a bunch of emails in a period of time. Keep telling them to purchase that product, because if they've shown intent to buy and actually put their stuff in the checkout, initiate checkout, their details and stuff like that, they're very much on the edge. And there is a number of reasons why people don't complete their order, due to, you know, shipping or just being busy, or Wi-Fi down, whatever it may be. But you want to make sure that you are getting those customers, okay? And this app alone, it's brought in so much money on the table. If I didn't have this on my store, okay, I would have left so much money on the table. It's absolutely unreal. But this is a fantastic app to have, and one that I do actually recommend. So as you can see, it will show you all their orders, the price of the actual order, what email they're at, so first email, stuff like that, and which action they've taken, how many have abandoned, how many have recovered, and stuff like that. So fantastic app to use, and one that I 100% recommend to get on your stores. Okay, the next one is an upsell app. Now everyone needs to have an upsell app, okay, on their store. Now some of them are a bit intrusive. I was previously kind of anti upsell apps, but with obviously CPMs and it getting more expensive to advertise, you need to be using upsell apps. Reason being is, of course, if you're paying for the same amount of traffic but the costs are going up to advertise, you want to make sure that you are squeezing as much money as possible out of every single person who lands on your store and product page. Okay, one way to do that, of course, is upsell. Now, what is an upsell? An upsell is basically selling someone something that is related to the product that they're initially viewing. Okay, so an example for this, let's say for example someone is buying a pair of gloves, a winter gloves. Okay, you can upsell to them to a winter hat, a woolly hat or something like that. That is an upsell. There's cross sales again. So say for example, if someone's buying a pair of trainers, you can cross sell with a pair of laces. Okay, different color pair of laces and stuff like that. So this one here is what I use, been testing out quite recently, discounted upsell and cross sell app. Basically it's got a 7-day free trial as well, so definitely worth putting in. And even so, it's not expensive at all. It's based on the Shopify plan that you're actually on. Okay, now what you can do is obviously do discounted upsells. It's very clean. Okay, the reason why I like this app is because it's super clean, it's not intrusive, but again, it's still something that works, and you can discount a product. Let's say for example, go back to hats, okay, and the gloves. Let's say for example someone is buying gloves, you can say get this hat for 50% off today only, and it will just pop up like this. It gives people more of a reason to add the hat. Okay, no one wants a cold head if they've got warm hands. Okay, so fantastic little bit of an app that you can use. Again, it's got buy one get one free, buy two get 50% off, and you can really get really creative, okay, with the upsells and cross sells and down sells that you use with this app. So so yeah, make sure that you've got an upsell app on your store. Test one, even if you've got one and they don't look great on your this one doesn't look great on your theme, okay. You got to remember, not every single app is going to look great on your theme, so there's loads of different ones that are out there, you know, but get one that works with your theme, because there's going to be a trade-off, okay. There's going to be average order value, okay, which is AOV, which we like to call it. Increasing that's what the main point of having one of these on your store is, increasing your AOV, average order value. But there's going to be a trade-off in conversion rate, okay. And what you need to monitor are those two things. How much can you raise your average order value to seeing how much of a conversion rate is it decreasing, okay. Because some people will be naturally put off with you know, pop-ups of a cross sell, upsells and stuff like that. So you have to monitor those two things and see how it's reacting. So moving on is Hurify, okay. I super like this. I like this app. A lot of people use this app back in the day with the countdown timer. I don't use the countdown timer version, only because it's a little bit tacky now, a little bit off-putting, a little bit fake, and you know, people can kind of tell nowadays that countdown timers are a little bit gimmicky and stuff. So I don't use it in that sense. What I like to use Hurify for is the way of how many stock is left. So you can say, you know, only 2 left in stock, and you know, the little bar and stuff like that. Amazon do it, you know, a lot of places do it in terms of how many are in stock, and just bring about that urgency and helping improve your conversion rate. So Hurify is a fantastic one. They recently updated it, I think earlier this year, whereby they've got now a countdown timer on your checkout page. So a bit like Adidas do it when I used to buy Yeezys and stuff like that, and when you used to add the product to your cart and go to your initial checkout, there would be a countdown timer saying it's been reserved for 8 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever it may be, so that you actually complete your order quickly because you don't want to miss out. And Hurify actually has that feature as well, so they recently put onto it. It's worked fantastic for myself in terms of improving conversion rate, so one app that I definitely recommend. Now the final one and bonus one is this app here. So if everyone who stayed to the end, congratulations. It's Lucky Orange. Now, not a lot of people talk about Lucky Orange in terms of a money making app, but this app is so powerful, okay, when you understand how it works. Basically what it is an app that allows you to see the reasons why people don't convert. Now this is invaluable. What you can do is it records people coming to your website. Okay, it records their whole process, so when they land on it, where they scrolled to, what they clicked, you know, when they exited, all those sorts of things, and shows you you know, what actions they took. So allowing you to actually, you know, pre into what a customer is doing on your website is super invaluable. It helps you then notice what things aren't working but what things are working, okay. So a very fantastic app to have. Again, it's got a 7-day trial, 7-day free trial. Install it on your website, look at your recordings, and it also has a heat map feature as well. So heat maps, so you can have a look and see where people are clicking on your website. If loads of people are clicking on your about us and stuff like that, or your shipping policies and reviews and stuff like that, you know you need to bolster up that part because people are clicking there. You know, if they're clicking all over the place and buttons aren't working, again, stuff like that, you want to make sure that you are fixing those ASAP, so that you can then convert those people, convert more people that are landing on your page into those buyers. Okay, so and then you can see here visitor recordings. You know, you can actually see people who are purchasing, people who got on your website, added it to their cart, went to kind of you know, fill out their initiate checkout but never completed it, stuff like that. So a super invaluable app to have. And yeah, install it, even if it's just for 7 days, you know, and see what your customers are actually doing, because you'll be surprised where people are falling off and where people are actually clicking. Most of the time it's not where you actually think. Okay, and once you know where people are clicking and stuff like that, make those changes and improve your conversion rate. So that is it for these sorts of apps. Again, all of them are fantastic. Again, no affiliation whatsoever with any of these. These apps are ones that I personally use on my own stores, okay, that have been pretty much invaluable to myself in helping me make more money on my stores. As usual, I hope you got some value from this video. If you did, please do like, comment, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you stay up to date. You do not want to miss any of the content that I've got to put out. So if you've not got any of these apps on your store, and some of them, you feel like some of them will actually work for yourself, go to the App Store and install them, okay? I have no affiliation whatsoever with any of these apps or any of these companies, okay? I don't get paid any money from, you know, making this video at all from these companies. These are just apps that I've personally used and had success with. Drop a comment down below if you're using any of these apps and having great success with them. Again, drop a comment down below as well if you're using any sort of different apps which I haven't mentioned in this video but you're getting fantastic results from. It's always best to spread knowledge in the industry and have a little bit of a discussion so that we can all check out those apps and make money together. Now, I have got a free course of K. Click the link down below, 100% free. Again, we've got a private mastermind as well. The link will be down below. Hit me up on Instagram if you want to have a conversation. Give me a like, give me a follow, drop me a DM, and I'll try my best to get back to yourself. Now, that is it for this video. Take care, and I'll see you later.